Hello everyone, as I promised again we are going to discuss some basic quadratic problem sum in this video. So before starting that, let's discuss this thing. If the quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0 and roots are of different sign. What's the mean of roots of a different sign? That means if one root is alpha, another root will be minus alpha. So if I will add them, I will get alpha plus or minus alpha equals to 0. And what is the sum of the roots? Sum of the roots we know minus b divided by a. So can we write that b equals to 0? So the meaning of roots are of different sign means this term will get vanished. There will be only x square term and only it can be 2x square, 3x square with coefficient obviously and constant term. My second one is if roots are reciprocal. Roots are reciprocal, that means that if one root is alpha, another will be 1 divided by alpha. So the product of the root that is equals to 1. And what is the product of the roots? That is c divided by a. So can we write, c divided by a is equals to 1. So can we write c equals to a? So if the roots are reciprocal, then coefficient of constant term and coefficient of x square are equal. Is it fine? Next, one more concept I will discuss, the common root concept. So suppose if I discuss with one problem, find the values of k, value or values, it can be more than one value obviously, so that x square minus 11x plus k equals to 0 and x square minus 14x plus 2k equals to 0 as one common root. So what's the meaning of common root? There has to be one equal root in both the equations. So first equation may have root as alpha and beta. Second equation can have the root as alpha and gamma. So that alpha is the common root. So first we will take let alpha be the common root. So alpha be the common root. What's the characteristic of root? Root will satisfy the equation. So can we write that alpha square minus 11 alpha plus k equals to 0, and the second equation, this is and, don't assume it is 4. Second equation will be alpha square minus 14 alpha plus 2k equals to 0. So this is my alpha square. I will solve this equation by cross multiplication method. All of you have known cross multiplication method. Still if you have problem, please know it by the time. Alpha square will be, just check, it will be this into this minus this into this, right? So it will be minus 22k minus or minus, so plus 14k. Alpha, for alpha I will start from here. So 1 into k, it will be 1 into k minus this into this, so 2k. 1 divided by, again we will start from the top. So 1 into minus 14 minus plus 11. So it will be alpha square divided by minus 8k equals to alpha divided by minus k equals to 1 divided by minus 3. So from this one and this one, can we write alpha square is equals to 8k divided by 3? And from this one and this one, can I write that alpha equals to k divided by 3? Now, don't look anywhere. Just look at these two equations. Can we write k by 3 whole square? What is k by 3 whole square from here? That is alpha square. So this will be equals to 8k divided by 3. So k square divided by 9 equals to 8k divided by 3. Cancel out. So k square equals to 24k. Don't make that mistake of cancelling k, because no one told you that k is not equals to 0. From now on, please be very careful. Whenever you will cancel anything, please write that is not equals to 0. Be very careful about it. What I will do, I will take all the terms in one side. One value of k will be equals to 0 from here and another value will be 24. If you will cancel out k from that line, you have missed out one value. Please be very careful about it. One more sum if I'll do, this is my favorite one. So if alpha, next one is alpha is a root of 4x square plus 2x minus 1 equals to 0. So we have to prove that another root of this equation will be 4 alpha cube minus 3 alpha. How to do it? See, alpha is a root, so can we write 4 alpha square plus 2 alpha minus 1 is equals to 0? That's one thing. And let's assume that another root is beta. So what is alpha plus beta? Alpha plus beta is minus of b divided by a, that is minus half, right? Okay. Now if we have to prove this is another root, so in place of x, if I put this will give you equals to 0. So let's try. So if I write a for 4 alpha cube minus 3 alpha, so it will be, if this is my fx, so it will be 4 into alpha cube minus 3 alpha whole square plus 2 into 4 alpha cube minus 3 alpha minus 1. Right? Another thing we can do, let's try to find out 4 alpha cube minus 3 alpha. Can I write this as 4 alpha into alpha square minus 3 alpha? Just check. What's the value of 4 alpha from here? 1 minus 2 alpha, right? So in place of 4 alpha square, can we write that alpha into 1 minus 2 alpha? Right? Minus 3 alpha. So if I multiply this, I will get alpha minus 2 alpha square minus 3 alpha. Hence it will become minus 2 alpha square minus 2 alpha. Right? So now again 4 alpha square was 1 minus 2 alpha. Right? So 4 alpha square was 1 minus 2 alpha. 2 alpha square will be 1 minus 2 alpha divided by 2. So minus half plus alpha plus minus 2 alpha. So minus half minus alpha. Right? And from this equation, can we write beta equals to minus half minus alpha? So do you agree this is beta? So this is the another root. Right? So this is one of the sum which is my favorite. Let's try to solve one more sum in this video. Next video I will discuss one more theory part, that is wavy curve. Suppose ratio of the root is 2. So if it is given that ratio of x square plus alpha x plus alpha plus 2 equals to 0 is 2. Ratio is 2 means if one root is m, another root will be 2m. So sum of the roots is equals to minus alpha. Generally we take alpha beta, here we are not taking because alpha is already there in the sum. And what is m into 2m, that is equals to alpha plus 2 divided by 1. So from there 3m equals to minus alpha, m equals to minus alpha divided by 3. From here 2m square is equals to alpha plus 2, right? So alpha square divided by 9 is equals to 2 alpha square divided by 9 equals to alpha plus 2, correct? So can we write that 2 alpha square is equals to 9 alpha plus 18. So 2 alpha square minus 9 alpha minus 18 equals to 0. So if I will do the middle term, minus 12 alpha plus 3 alpha minus 18 equals to 0. So if I take 2 alpha common, so alpha minus 6 plus 3 into alpha minus 6 equals to 0. One value of alpha will be minus 3 by 2 and another will be 6. Right? So these are many sums on quadratic equation. Just try to solve it, and if there is any problem, please do mention in the comment box so that I can solve it for you. Thank you.